Team Sergeant, welcome to my driving YouTube channel and feel at home. So hit the sub button, subscribe, like the video and share to your friends and colleagues and family so that they can learn from the best. Now today we are going to have a different kind of a lesson due to public demand, and we are going to learn about hill starts. So hill starts, what do you mean by hill starts? Hill starts, it is the position at which you are able to hold the vehicle at a hill, either upwards or downward, at a constant position or at a zero moving point, using the clutch only without the brakes or the hard brakes, using the clutch and the gear. So that is what we call the hill start. Now, for you to be able to understand the hill start, you need to understand the levers that are here. So we said that from the right, sorry, we have the accelerator, and accelerator use the right hand foot, and we have the brakes, that is from the left, then we have the clutch. So anytime that you are driving a vehicle, you need to be able to know automatically or often where the three pedals are located. Now when you are clutching, there is something about the clutch that you need to understand, and if you did listen to my introduction driving part 1 and part 2, I did explain how to use the clutch. The minute you place the clutch fully inside, like what I'm doing right now, I'm placing the clutch with my left foot fully inside, the vehicle is at free gear. Even if the vehicle is engaged, then I place the clutch inside, the vehicle will just be at free gear. So when the clutch is fully pressed inside, ni kama iko kwa glove, ni kama iko at the negative side part of it. When it is fully released kwa glove, ni kama iko at the positive part of it. So the loading point occurs hapo katikati between the negative and the positive. Hapo katikati kwenye line ya positive na negative zinapatana at 0, that is positive 1 2 3 4, negative 1 2 3 4. At 0 hapo ndo the loading point ukua. So how do you know the loading point? For you to be able to know that the vehicle imefika a loading point, or the vehicle has reached the loading point, utasikia gari ikivibrate. There will be something that you call the vibration of the engine. And then what happens if you are at gear number 1, umefika that vibration of the engine at 0, that is the balancing point, alafu utoe clutch above that. Ukitoa clutch haraka above the loading point or the 0 point, gari na jack off, utapata gari imeruka hivyo. That is what you call jacking in the mechanical language. Gari ina jack off na unapata gari inazimika. Ukikanyaga clutch ndani, maybe you are going uphill, alafu kanyaga clutch ndani kabisa na gari iko na bond na hujakanyaga brakes, the vehicle will start moving backwards or forward because ume-engage gari free. Now let us try practically and see what happens. So I will engage the clutch in on the vehicle, and then engage gear number 1, because we said if you starting to drive, you want to drive or start your vehicle, you have to engage gear number 1. So to engage gear number 1, so what I will do, I will release the clutch gently and make you understand, or we understand together, so what happens or how you supposed to do the clutch. Sai gari ko at engage at gear number 1, clutch ni engage ndani, but the vehicle is not moving. Kwa nini? Sababu gari ko free, the gear as much as ni engage, it is now disconnected with the engine, because the one of the most job ya clutch ni ku connecting and disconnecting the gear and the engine. Right now wakati nimekanyaga clutch ndani, when the gear is engaged at gear number 1, I've already disconnected the gear and the engine. So when I'm lifting up the clutch, or when I want to engage the gear, nitoe clutch pole pole, that is when now you engage the gear. So the first one, I'll step on the brakes, alafu nitoe clutch pole pole. If you can listen to the video, unasikia vibration fulani inatokea. Vibration, that is it. That is what we call the loading point of the vehicle. Unaona nime hold the clutch at position, sijatoa clutch yote, na sasa nikiachilia brakes, gari ina move. Unaona gari ina move, right? Because the clutch is at the balance point. Nimesema kwa glove, think about a glove back in your mind, positive, negative, hapo zinapatana katikati, hata hapo at that line 0, hapo ndo clutch na balance. So nikitoa clutch zaidi, gari imezimika. Why? Because already nilikuwa nimekanyaga brakes na nimetoa clutch above the loading point. So let us try once more. Now without using the brakes. Sasa sijakanyaga brakes. So what happens when most of you are driving, the reason why unapata gari ina jack off ama gari inazimika, it's because huwa mnatoa clutch haraka. This way. You see? Gari imezimika kwa nini? Imezimika sababu nimetoa clutch haraka, sija consider the loading point. So if I want the vehicle not to jack off ama gari sizimike, nafaa nitoe clutch pole pole. Na ukitoa clutch pole pole, ukisikia gari imeanza kuvibrate ama gari imeanza kumove, ushikilie clutch, hold the clutch at that position. Usitoe mguu juu zaidi ama ukanyage clutch ndani. You hold it at that specific position. Na ukihold the clutch at that specific position, the vehicle will just start moving without jacking off. You see? That is it. Sahi nimekanyaga clutch peke yake, gari kwa engage gear na bana. Hii mguu hakuna pali imekanyaga. So I want us to have a demonstration. Nitatoa clutch, nitoe clutch. Unaona? The vehicle is moving. The vehicle is moving. You see? The vehicle is moving. Nikitoa clutch at loading point, the vehicle is moving. That is how we use the clutch. That is what we call the loading point. So in case sahi nitoe clutch zaidi hapo, unaona? Gari ina move kwa nini? Sababu nimekanyaga clutch at loading point. At 0.00 of balance. Sijatoa clutch juu sana, sijakanyaga clutch ndani, gari inasimama. Sio natumia mguu mmoja na gari ni manual. So nimekanyaga clutch, sijakanyaga brakes ndio gari simame. No, nimekanyaga tu clutch ndani, gari itasimama. Nikitaka gari iende tena, natoa clutch juu. Lakini ikianza kuvibrate, nishikilie clutch hapo. So nina hold the clutch in position. That's why the vehicle is moving. It's moving. And that's what you call the loading. That's what you call the hill start. Nikitaka gari simame, just clutch in. But sasa in case uko kwa mlima then you clutch in na hujakanyaga brakes, gari itarudi nyuma. In case ulikuwa kwa pahali unapanda mlima alafu clutching vile nimefanya sasa na sijakanyaga brakes, gari itaanza kurudi nyuma. So you are not supposed to do that. So I was just trying to do that so that you can understand how to use the clutch and why the vehicle has the clutch and how the clutch is used. So as you want to move now professionally, you want to drive, this is what you're supposed to do. You braking the clutch. Unafaa kwanza kutoa clutch mpaka vibration. Ukisikia vibration imefika, alafu sasa unatoa brakes. Ukishatoa brakes, the vehicle will start moving. Gari iwezi nyuma as long as you hold clutch in position. Ukitaka kusimamisha gari, step into the brakes, then you clutch in. Same case applies. If you want to reverse, you engage the reverse gear. After engaging the reverse gear, you put a clutch to loading point. See gari ina vibrate. Kwa hiyo, unatoa clutch. Hiyo ndo maximum of the loading point. Gari inasikia ina vibrate. Yes, that's what we call it, loading point. That is it. Loading. Sasa nikitoa clutch zaidi hapo, gari itazimika. Na hivyo ndio ile makosa mnafanyaga. Gari inafika loading point. Ikishafika loading point, badala ushikilie clutch into position, either unakanyaga clutch ndani, unapata gari hai move, ama unatoa clutch juu zaidi ya loading point, gari inazimika. Ndio juu, natoa clutch, See? Nikitoa clutch zaidi ya loading point, gari inazimika. That is it. Zaidi ya loading point, gari inazimika. So you are supposed to hold the clutch into position. I try again. So kama unataka pia ku reverse, just hold the steering, step on the brakes, try clutch. Hiyo. Yes, gari imefika loading point. Nime hold the clutch into position. Sijakanyaga ndani, sijatoa juu excess, nimeshikilia tu hapo kwenye gari inafika at the maximum vibration point. Kama nikiachilia brakes, gari ina move nyuma. Pole pole tu. You see? Sikanyagi mafuta, achilia tu clutch peke yake. Unaona gari inarudi nyuma. Yes. That is what you call the loading point. Gari inarudi nyuma without using the accelerator. So nikitaka gari isimame, nakanyaga brakes. Level ndo gari inaelekea kwa jambo. Unaweka clutch at loading point. Nataka gari irudi nyuma, achilia tu brakes, gari inaenda. Achilia tu brakes, gari inaenda. So that is how you use the clutch. So right now, ile masomo tumesoma, we are going to try with one of my students and ni mtu ajui kuendesha gari manual, but because amekuwa akifuata my videos, we've been having some training here and there. Nataka sasa tuone yeye mwenyewe akikuja kufanya vile tunafanya. Is it that it is so hard to load the vehicle, load the clutch at loading point, or what happens? Kwa nini gari huwa inazimika? Because unasema hey, mwalimu wewe unajua umezoea hii kitu ndio maana gari izimiki. So let us try with somebody else, somebody who doesn't know how to do it, and somebody who just be listening to me as I explain to one how far we can go. So we've talked about the hill start. Now we've been explaining all through. Now let us try to see whether it is easy for an independent party to understand. So what I want you to do, nataka ukanyage clutch yote ndani. Press the clutch from the inside. Kanyaga clutch yote ndani kabisa. Kanyaga brakes na mguu right kabisa. Engage gear number 1, gear to the left upwards. Engage gear.
Yes.
Now what I want to do, shika steering na mikono yote mbili. Mguu ya right kae kwa brakes. Nataka utoe clutch pole pole mpaka usikie gari ikivibrate. Toa clutch pole pole. Pole pole. Pole pole. Pole pole. Endelea. Endelea kutoa clutch. 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 Unasikia gari ikivibrate? Endelea tena kidogo. Good. That is the maximum of the loading point. Sasa clutch usitoe zaidi ya hapo, either upwards or downwards. Nataka sasa uachilie brakes pole pole na usitoe clutch. Mguu ya clutch usiguze kidogo hata kidogo. Toa brakes na mguu ya right toa kabisa. Toa kabisa pole pole. You see the vehicle is moving. Well done. Good. Sasa usizime gari. Ndio usizime gari utafanyaje? Utakanyaga tu brakes. Tena toa brakes. Toa brakes. Very good. Kanyaga clutch ndani and brakes. That is it. Sasa kanyaga clutch yote ndani. Very good. And engage the reverse gear. No, you have to pull the gear to the left kabisa. Hiyo ni gear number 4. Gear cool down. Weka gear katikati. Toa, inua mkono juu. Shika gear, let a gear to the left, to the right mwisho. That is gear number 4, I can see from here. Let a gear to the right mwisho yangu, umesukuma gear mbele, that is gear number 1. Backwards, yes. Jaribu tena. Gear to the right mwisho, backwards. Good, very good. That is gear number 1. So, nataka sasa utoe clutch mpaka usikie gari ikivibrate. Toa clutch. Kisikia ikivibrate, hapo usitoe clutch tena, achilia brakes. Achilia brakes na usitoe clutch tena. Achilia brakes. Very good. Achilia brakes. And the vehicle is moving, the vehicle is moving. Ukitaka gari isimame, kanyaga clutch ndani, brakes. Very good. Toa clutch tena. Ikivibrate ushikilia hapo. Na vibrate tena. Tena. Shikilia clutch hapo. Toa brakes. Toa brakes kabisa. Very good. That is how you do the hill start. The first part of it, clutch, brakes. Well done. So that is how it is done. And well, I'm happy that at least I've taught somebody and they've been able to understand. So once you listen to this one, just say hi to my students. Very good. So don't forget to hit the sub button. Don't forget to like and share to friends. And toa clutch, toa brakes. Very good.